What up? I got the question of the day for you. What excuses are you currently making? Okay, I bring this question up, right? Because generally there's a reason why I bring this up, why I bring any of the questions up. Not all the time, but most of the time. So tonight, so you may or may not know this, but for 3 years now, or almost 3 years, like just a month shy of 3 years, I have been hosting women's events, right? It's the third Wednesday of every month at Pizzeria Serio here in Chicago on Belmont and Paulina. I've been hosting these judgment-free, safe space women's events every month with a different topic every month. And so the topic tonight, right, the topic for tonight's event is get your shit together, right? And what is stopping us, right? And it's all about, like, what is stopping us from doing it, right? Why are we not pushing ourselves forward? Why are we not being the best versions of ourselves? What is stopping us? And so today's question is kind of all about that, right? Like, what excuses are you currently making? So, because we're all making excuses, right? I'm not pinpointing anybody. I'm so guilty of this as well. And so I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation, right? I want to hear, what excuses are you currently making, right? Because we're all doing it, right? And this is safe, right? We're here to unite, not untie. We're here to listen to each other, and we're here for self-discovery and self-awareness, right? It's all about figuring out who we are, right? So we can be a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday. So what excuses am I currently making? I'm always like, I'm very busy, but the thing is, we're all busy. And I realize that, and I think I've talked about this in the past, is that we all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? We all do, right? One person isn't like, one's busy isn't like more valid than the other person's busy, right? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It doesn't matter who you are. And it's just a matter of what we do with those 24 hours. And is it the best? And the thing is, we also can't be like, on all the time, right? We need to have the balance, right? We need to make those adjustments. And so what excuses am I currently making? I don't know, that I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I've talked about this with my therapist. It's like a fear of failure, but then it's like a fear of success at the same time. And then there's the whole like imposter syndrome that's kind of like thrown into the mix, right? That feeling of like, who am I? Like, who's gonna believe me for whatever I'm saying, right? It's all of these. It's just, I feel like sometimes it's like this mass amount of fear. And one thing that I've learned, my husband has taught me, and it's something that I've been working with for years, is sometimes you just got to like dive in, right? Sometimes you just got to dive in and you figure it out as you go along. And that's kind of how, like, I've been really acclimating myself to that, instead of saying like, well, I'm not ready yet. And so I've really been doing a practice of just like diving in, like even this YouTube channel, when I started it almost a year ago, I just kind of dove in and was like, I'll kind of figure it out as I go along. And I'm still kind of figuring it out as I go along. So I don't know. But then there's like little excuses, like yesterday I, was like, oh, I'm really tired, so I'm going to hit snooze, right? Because I talk about this all the time, like the snooze button. It's my friend and my enemy, but it's really my enemy because it's probably not really helping me out at all. So the thing is, we're all making excuses. We all are. And so it's just a matter of like, we got to work with those excuses. And I think it's about accepting that we are going to make excuses and how to work around it, right? And not ignore it. So I don't know. That's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. And invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.